Ooh, what's up guys, this is BubbaTV24 and welcome to the channel. Today I am back in the game Gods of Glory and I'm going to show you guys how I am able to move up to new areas very quickly. Eventually I will hit Prestige or Rebirth at some point, but that's going to be for a later video if you guys want to see that. But basically I will show you where I'm at in the world here. I'm in the Aztec Empire. And in the last video, I think I went maybe to Greece, or I was still here in the Peaceful Kingdom, but I'm all the way up here. And I will be making my way to feudal Japan at some point, and then eventually the underworld. Deathless Rebirth. Are these rebirths? Immortal Rebirth. Okay. Deity Rebirth. So these will require rebirth. So I guess it's the last area that I can go to. So 65 million is what I'm at now. I have the ability to shoot lightning bolts from my hands. I can also shoot a giant laser that I haven't upgraded because the lightning bolt I think personally is better, but that's just my own thought. I have two of the pets from this world here. One of them is an what is it considered, ultra, and the other is an epic. And so these are definitely going to help you level up faster, and as you use them they will max out to level 10 where they will give you bonus mana, I guess is what it's called. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like on it. If it helps you out, be sure to leave a like. Feel free to subscribe so you know when new stuff comes out. And also, be sure to go to my Twitter so you can leave a comment. That's at BubbaTV24. There will be a link in the description. That's my comment section. So, okay, in every world there is a little area that has a little sign with a skull on it. And this skull is where the boss is. And what I recommend doing is going in here and fighting the boss as much as possible. So as you can see, I make 94,000 mana every little tick here. As you can see, my total mana is going up really fast. So what I suggest doing is fighting bosses, dipping in and out here to get away from them, because I haven't really been updating my damage. And so, or my health, and so he'll one-shot me, basically. So I'm gonna let him go back in here, do his thing, and then I'm gonna stand here in the entrance and just zap him with lightning. And my lightning is green, so it's pretty high up there. And basically I need, what, 65 million to get to the next world. I've just gotten over 7 million going from there to here. So that's a thing to consider. You can also, if you really want to, go to the kingdom area, but I don't suggest it as much to go to sort of the main kingdom, just because in this case, for this area anyway, I have to not only go up here, but I have to go around and through there, and the amount of damage that I will take on the way there in comparison to just say fighting the boss is not worth it for me, I don't think, because these guys right here, they shoot arrows at me and they do a decent amount of damage, and I gotta spend time dodging arrows and then, you know, that kind of thing. So the other thing you gotta worry about is fighting soldiers. So there are some power-ups that you can get later that will let you get past soldiers. You can sneak past them. There's a cloak ability, there's a shield ability that'll give you damage, immunity, that kind of thing. And then, alright, so we're making it up here, we're hitting guys along the way. I've made about, what, 6 million on the way up here. It's not too bad. But as you can see, I have to do a lot of, like, kind of running away from dudes, and then I gotta like fight buildings, and they're gonna shoot me along the way, whereas I could just attack the boss, kill the boss, and then wait for it to respawn, and then do it again and again and again. And it's gonna, I think, net me a lot more money in the long run. But we fight also, the door here is only giving me 6,000 mana as opposed to, what was I making? 94,000 mana. So that's a thing. And it's not gonna give me as much, I don't believe. So we're gonna get this wall down here. The lightning basically arcs from your hand and goes to, wherever your mouse is. So wherever your mouse is pointed is where it's going to go and hit. And it won't hit the ground. It usually only hits enemies or buildings, that kind of thing. And as you can see, I'm having to run away from these little guys because I really do not have the sort of health and damage resistance that I would need to do this. And like I said, by the time I got up here to this place, everything else is pretty well, you know, alive or shooting at me, that kind of thing. So, all right, I'm in here. I'm doing the thing. I'm hitting guys, and I'm dead. So, yeah, in the long run, I believe that it is much more beneficial to go to the boss and fight the boss. And in this case, you're going to be fighting not only the boss, but some of these guys out here. And there are only 2 guards in this little village right here in particular. But for the most part, guards, you know, just keep leveling up the skill that you like the most. I would recommend lightning. I think the laser probably will do more damage in the end, but it's also more expensive to level up than lightning. And I think lightning has a better range, and lightning also recharges faster than the laser does, because the laser does this. It doesn't do a ton, but as you can see, it's a little bit slower recharge than lightning. The other thing is, your bars here at the bottom do not recharge if that thing is not selected. So if I get rid of my laser and then select this and then go back, it won't charge. So it has to be selected. So I'm going to stand here and just do this. 94k mana. I would much rather get this and then wait for the next thing to respawn than to just be sitting there grinding out villages and stuff like that. And this guy is so much easier to manipulate. Heck, even if I go in here and fight him, he comes after me, I'm able to sort of dodge him a little bit easier than anything. They do put these little sort of stepping areas here, but they don't do anything, because like if you stand up here and the boss is coming at you, he can still hit you at the top here. So I'm gonna actually go until I'm able to get 65 million, and then we're gonna go to the, I guess, Feudal Japan, which is the last area, and go in there and I guess check that area out. I'm not gonna do a rebirth. Like I said, it's gonna take 1.5 or 1.3 billion to get to the next rebirth, which is deity. But if that is something you guys want to see, like I said at the top of the video, be sure to let me know. If we hit 10 likes, I'll do a rebirth on it, depending on how well the video does, and if you guys want to see more of it. And usually what I do is while I'm waiting on the boss to spawn, I go and I attack the village, get a little bit of extra supplemental money out of it, a little bit of extra money, and then eventually this guy respawns in like no time at all, and then I just go back to kicking his butt and owning him. He just hit me. What a jerk. Get out of here. Hit him with electricity. Basically, I'm just going to run him in circles. Ow. And shock him down. He's almost dead. And yeah, so about 65 million. It'll get me to the next area. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright guys, so I have 65 million right now. I'm going to go to here, and we're going to click this right here. 65 million. Buy it. And we're here in Feudal Japan. And I think we need to go check out the boss. I think we're going to run straight there and take a look at it. And if you guys don't have the lightning ability, that's okay. Just find an ability that is pretty fast firing. Maybe like the fireball or something like that. And go through and level that one up as much as possible until you're able to then, you know, really do as much damage to bosses and stuff like that as possible, and use that one. And eventually you'll get to the point where you'll unlock the lightning, and I highly recommend using the lightning. I'm gonna get killed by these little samurai dudes because they are angry with me because I'm attacking them. I want to see what the boss is, but I got to get past them first, I think. Yeah, okay, come on. I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna get you. I am taller than you, and I have electricity. Speaking of games and electricity, I don't know, this is a bad segue, but if I don't have a video over the next few days, it might be possibly because I'm playing Cyberpunk and I might have forgotten. I'm gonna try to stay on this, you know, trying to keep putting stuff out, but it's always a possibility that something will happen. Oh my gosh, he's a giant skeleton with a sword. No, go away. You get out of here. Oh, no thank you. No, you go back in. So, yeah, I'm going to keep trying to put out content, but Cyberpunk is something that I am also really wanting to play. So, yeah. Okay, so we've made it to feudal Japan. It wasn't that as I die, it wasn't that painful of a process. And let's take a look and see how much do we need. 190 million? Oh my gosh. What is my next lightning? 80 million. Well, I have a long way to go, boys. And that's okay. But if you do want to see the rebirth, like I said, please let me know with a like on the video. Feel free to subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment or you want to make a suggestion for a game you want to see, does not need to be Roblox, but it does need to be family friendly. Please be sure to go to my Twitter at BubbaTV24. You can leave a comment with your suggestions in it. I have been BubbaTV24, and I've been zapping some villagers, and I am signing out.